Alright, how's it going everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today we are here with the patch notes for Season 3 Reloaded, which Season 3 Reloaded comes out tomorrow in case you did not know. First, we're going to go with global here, which we have movements. Address an issue where slide to prone was not properly working with the hybrid and tap to slide settings. Then we have weapon adjustments that affect for both multiplayer and zombies. So with the goblin, it now has a neck damage multiplier of 1.3, now has an upper torso damage multiplier of 1.1 and an upper arm damage multiplier of 1.1. Next up with the kilo, they nerfed the range. Next up with the AMAX, they nerfed the damage. Next onto SMGs, we have the C9 10mm auto 30 round mag damage adjustment, which they did buff it. And on top of that, they gave a vertical recoil penalty reduced from 40% to 20%. Next up we have the SOG, which the drop time improved from 0.5 to 0.3, and the quick drop time used for the fast hands perk improved from 0.4 to 0.2. Next up onto shotguns, we have the ASG, which the rapid fire attachment adjustment, the rate of fire increased from 3% to 5%. Onto LMGs, we have the PU21. The pre-fire delay is 20 ms, and for attachments, the first fast mag now reduces pre-fire delay to 10 ms, 50% reduction, and for the second fast mag, there is now removes pre-fire delay, 100% reduction. Onto the XMG, we have a pre-fire delay is 33 ms unchanged, and for the first fast mag, it now reduces pre-fire delay to 25 ms, a 25% reduction, and for the second fast mag, it now reduces pre-fire delay to 17 ms, 50% reduction. Next up onto the GPMG, the pre-fire delay is 33 ms unchanged, the headshot multiplier increased from 1.15 to 1.2, and for attachments, the CHF barrel headshot multiplier increased from 1.25 to 1.35. Lastly, for LMGs, we have the Fang 82, which the pre-fire delay is 25 ms unchanged, and for the first fast mag, it now reduces pre-fire delay to 19 ms, 25% reduction. Next up onto marksman rifles, we have the SWAT 556 growl conversion, which they nerfed the damage. Onto the Tarkov, they have a attachment adjustment for rapid fire. The rate of fire improvement increased from 4% to 9%. And then for the TR2, the view kick strength improved significantly. Next up onto sniper rifles, we have the HDR, which the SWAT conversion damage now has a little bit of nerfs and buffs here. Onto special, we have the nail gun, which just an issue where the nail gun was not censored when held in ADS. And finally, onto melee, we have the Cali sticks, which the drop time improved from 0.83 seconds to 0.25 seconds. Next up, we're moving on to multiplayer. First one, starting off with maps. The dealership map had just an issue where a box truck door in the back lot spawn was inadvertently closed. Onto modes, they had just an issue where all players would not receive score for capturing headquarters, and just an issue where only the first player on his own would be properly rewarded, score and segment stats and control. Onto perks and wildcards, they had just an issue where a score streak weapon would be stowed after performing a melee when paired with the close shave perk, and adds an issue where the assault pack would not replenish launcher and ammunition when paired with the flyswork wildcard. Onto equipment, they added some cases where explosive damage could be dealt through surfaces. Onto score streaks, they reduced score earned from chopper gunning limitations to 50 to 25. Onto ranks and prestige, they added an issue that was causing the prestige 10 icon to display for players who had just reached prestige master, and prestige master levels now display in orange in the kill cam, best play, and scoreboard. Onto camos, a counter displaying gold camo progress toward diamond has been added to the camo hub for each weapon class. Once diamond has been achieved for the displayed weapon class, the counter then switches to display the number of diamond camos earned for that weapon class. Onto mastery badges, the master badges can now be tracked via the challenge tracking system and will display in the lobby challenge panel and the in-game menu challenge panel. Up to 10 mastery badges can be tracked. If players have less than 10 badges tracked, the tracker will automatically display mastery badges that are near completion to assist. And of course, you can access the tracked and near complete list for mastery badges from the lobby challenge panel. Onto challenges and medals, they added an issue where players could earn the wall bang medal when killing a teammate in modes where friendly fire was enabled, and added an issue where the bomb squad medal was not properly awarded for destroying both bomb sites and demolition. As for UI, the party size warnings, they added a warning icon and information for party sizes that are incompatible with a playlist. Then for rank play, they added the rejoin feature. Players will be able to rejoin Black Ops 6 rank play matches if they disconnect after the match has started. Players will have 5 minutes to rejoin. The teammates will receive a reduced SR are lost if a matchmade teammate rejoins but they lose the match. Ranked play combat record added, which tracks stats in match history from BO6 ranked play matches only, including SR history of your most recent 10 matches. And finally, address an issue where players could unintentionally live ping enemies in ranked play. And of course, our favorite one, address various stability issues. Moving on to zombies, we have a lot of things that happen in Shattered Veil. Starting off with the general, they increase rewards from the fog rolling in Easter egg. They also fix visual glitches caused by the fog rolling in Easter egg. Address an issue that prevented players from taking damage from the microwave trap. Updated the UI on the teleporter prompt to match other teleporters. Address an issue where an audio log in Shem's henge could only be interacted with from one side. Address a visual issue with a tree in the mortar court. Address an issue with some floating jerry cans in the distillery. Address an issue that prevented some Xbox platforms from being able to see the Derwender physics machine on the attack map and minimap. Onto the main quest issues, they address an issue where the essence bomb could return to the key item list when loading a save after placing it. Address an issue where the player would need to pick up the console again after loading a save. Address an issue where the energy siphon progress UI for the explosive canister to the main quest could reappear after loading a save where it was already completed. Moving on to weapons, they address an issue where a ray gun could not be used to start the third encounter in the Wonder Waff Easter egg. Address an issue where the crosshairs for the Wonder Waff were not present when aiming down sights in third person, and address an issue where invulnerability sigils from the Ray Gun Mark II P could flow above the ground in some areas. Moving on to enemies, they address an issue where loading a save would restore armor on damaged Elder Disciples. Address an issue where certain zombies charmed by brain rot would move slower than intended. Address an issue that could prevent double gas from tracking the player. And finally, address an issue where an abomination could spawn before the round started when loading a save. Moving on to the final portion for Shattered Veil, which is final encounter, they address an issue where energy mine with the turret augment would shoot at Richtofen. I didn't even know Richtofen was in the game. What? Address an issue where the boss could move the player around while doomed. Address an issue that prevented damage and damage values from appearing when using melee to attack the boss's legs. Address an issue where some visual particle effects would remain after skipping the cutscene. And finally, address an issue where critical damage from a chopper gunner was lower than non-critical damage against the boss. Moving on to Terminus, they address an issue where the void cannon trap could teleport a player while using immune injection, and address an issue where the secondary fire for the beam smasher could also be used indefinitely under certain conditions. Moving on to Liberty Falls, they address an issue that allowed the wonder weapon, I'm not going to say the name, to be used infinitely under certain conditions. Moving on to Citadel, for directed mode, they address an issue where the guide would not highlight the first crystal in the light puzzle in the dining hall. And finally, for the tomb, they address some locations that would be considered out of bounds when placing equipment, and address an issue that could restart the parasite trial when transitioning to a special round. Moving on to weapons, they added the base version of the Ray Gun Mark II to the mystery box weapon pool. Address an issue where loading a save would re-enable pack-a-punch camos if they were toggled off, and address an issue where removing attachments from a weapon blueprint that is set as a zombie build would not remove the attachments in game. Moving on to perks, they address an issue that allowed players to duplicate perks. And then for double tap, the double jeopardy augment prevented double jeopardy from activating from wonder weapons and melee hits, as it is supposed to only activate from normal shots. Moving on to equipment, for the stim shot, they remove the text recharges on a cooldown from the description. For field upgrades, the Tesla Storm addresses an issue where the lithium charge augment would cause players without the augment to have their Tesla Storm displayed as if the augment was applied. Moving on to support, we have the death machine that addresses an issue where loading a save would not retain the correct amount of ammo in the death machine. For Mangler Cannon, they address an issue where swapping out a Mangler Cannon awarded from the support group Gobblegum or a different score streak and picking it back up will reduce the ammo to 1. For the LDBR, they address an issue that displayed the warning airspace too crowded when the score streak was usable. And for Immune Injection, they fixed an invulnerability exploit when using Immune Injection and Ether Shroud simultaneously. Moving on to Gobblegums, they reduced the Gobblegum machine cooldown from 5 minutes to 10 seconds. That is very different, but okay. Sped up the Gobblegum machine activation sequence so you can retrieve your Gobblegum within 2 seconds. Added an issue that would prevent the timeout Gobblegum from skipping around if used at the start of your new round. Added an issue that could prevent the Crate Power Gobblegum from applying when also activating a Wonder Bar Gobblegum. And added an issue that could prevent the Crate Power Gobblegum from functioning properly. Moving on to loot, they added an issue where a self-revive kit would not be equipped directly from a Sam Trial reward crate. Next for UI, they address an issue where the Track Next camo and Untrack Next camo button would not be immediately present when viewing the Tracked and Near camo tab. Address an issue that could prevent equip ammo mods from displaying when loading a save. Address an issue that could prevent the Excel timer from appearing. Address some visual issues that occurred in loadouts when besieging zombies. Moving on to graphics, they added an issue where reloading the game over AMAX weapon blueprint while in Ether Shroud could case a second floating weapon to appear. Added an issue where using the Enduring Radiance augment for the healing aura field upgrade would result in blown out effects. And added an issue where the chandelier in the Shattered Field Grand Foyer was not present on PS4. Then we have audio for Shattered Field that adds an issue where a line from Carver would not play during the one weapon quest. Adds an issue that prevented the zipline sound effect from playing when using the zipline in third person, and adds an issue that prevented operator callouts when pinging the teleporter. And of course, our favorite, adds various stability issues. Alright, but that is all the patch notes for zombies and multiplayer of Black Ops 6. Obviously for Season 3 Reloaded. Let me know what your favorite part of the patch, I guess, was. Personally, I don't even know my dang self. I already forgot what they did. But anyways though, I'll see y'all next time, man. Y'all take it easy. Peace out.